Today we are celebrating the birthday of Shri Ganesha. You all know the story of his birth, and I need not repeat it. But as he was created by the mother only, by Adi Shakti, in the same way, you are all created after him. So you are on the path of Shri Ganesha already. Your eyes sparkle the same way his eyes sparkle. You all have the beautiful glow on your face as he had. Whether you are small, big, or old, makes no difference. All the beauty comes to us through the glow of Shri Ganesha. If he is satisfied, then we don't have to worry about any other deities. Because the power of all the deities is Shri Ganesha. He is like a vice chancellor sitting on every chakra. Unless and until he signs, Kundalini cannot cross through. Because Kundalini is the Gauri and is the virgin mother of Shri Ganesha. Now we have to understand that we are here in the Western society where so much has gone wrong because we never bothered to look after Shri Ganesha. Christ came and his message spread all over the world. We talked of things which are not practiced by Christians, not at all. Because whatever they started is not based on truth. Truth is that Shri Ganesha took birth as Christ. If that is the truth, then they have to understand in the light of Shri Ganesha this great incarnation of Christ. That is, he has told people that thou shalt not have adulterous eyes. Actually, for a saint, he doesn't know what is an adulterous eyes. Because he just sees. He just sees. As Shri Ganeshwara has beautifully said, Niranjana Pahani. To see without any reaction, just to see. That is the quality of innocence which was brought to light by Christ, our Lord. But we did not imbibe any one of these qualities. Now supposing you are worshipping today Shri Ganesha. So why are you worshipping Shri Ganesha? You are worshipping because your Ganesha must be awakened. That you should have the qualities of Shri Ganesha. That you should feel that innocence in your eyes. Otherwise, you are a hypocrite. If you are sitting here and worshipping Shri Ganesha and you are not trying to put your attention to your ascent as Shri Ganesha, then it is useless. And then he is an eternal child. He doesn't have ego, he doesn't have any conditionings. So he is an eternal child. We have to become eternal children of our mother. To get to that state, what do we have to do is simple, that to raise our Kundalini, fix it up, to do meditation and keep our attention inside more and not to react. Now, to say not to react means just to watch. And when you watch without thinking about it, then the truth, which is really poetry, comes out. That's why a poet sees much more than an ordinary person can see. The inner's beauty just starts penetrating your vision and you start seeing it. So, you have seen children, whatever may be their origin, from whatever country they might become, whether it is Japan or whether it is England, India, Australia, anywhere. See, the children are normally very beautiful. Once I went to Japan and there was a shrine they wanted me to see. So I saw some ladies coming down, 3-4 ladies. They're Western ladies. They said, don't go, there are some children, horrible. I said, why? They call you witch. They called us all witches. Japanese children. I said, how do you know? They must be saying in Japanese. No, we asked the meaning. So they told us it means witches. We look like witches to them. So better not go. I said, it's all right, let me go. And when I went up, they all came running, clung to me, kissed me, this thing. They wouldn't allow me to go to the shrine. And then they walked all the way to the shrine. They came back. I didn't know their language or anything. So sweet. Kissing my sari, kissing my hand, so sweet. And I was surprised that how is it they call the other ladies as witches and to us, to me. And my daughters were also with us. And my daughters are very fond of children. So then they said, you see, why to go to the shrine? We'll play with the children. I said, no, let's go to the shrine after all. So when we went up, these children also came with us and walked down. And their mothers were so surprised, you see. So it said, normally to all the foreigners, they say witches. Or even to men, they say they are devils. Devils are coming. Because Japanese are short people, you see. And the sizes of our Western people are quite big. And perhaps maybe that is the reason, whatever it is, or maybe something else, I don't know. And they wouldn't, even talk to them. They all ran away, calling them witches from the windows and from every corner. Then I realized, you see, these small little children, their Ganesha is awakened in them. Everybody's Ganesha is awakened when you are born. All the animals have their Ganesha intact with them, especially the birds. We never think how birds, all the way from Siberia, go to Australia. What direction comes to them? From where? They have got a magnet within themselves. That is Shri Ganesha. Magnet is Shri Ganesha. So, this magnet, which is within us, can attract innocent people and repel cunning, horrible, as they call witch and devils and all those. So this magnet has both the qualities, that it repels those who are not all right and it attracts those who are innocent. And that is why in Sahaja Yoga we find that we cannot tolerate some people somehow or other. We try. We say, Mother, somehow or other it's very difficult, you know. They don't know what is the reason. The reason is Ganesha. Now in the Western society, as you know, not that they have not paid any attention to their Ganesha quality, but they have talked too much about the perversion of Shri Ganesha. They talk on the television, they talk here, there, in every way. The children see it, and so many small little children are suffering from Shri Ganesh problem. Very small children. How do they get into these problems is because of the atmosphere is full of it. Now in Sahaja Yoga also we have some people who just stick on hypocritically and they have Ganesha problem. And there are some who support. This fellow can say, oh, I was such a sick man, I have no wife, or I've had no love from my parents, or anything. And others start supporting. This kind of sympathy is very dangerous, is extremely dangerous. First of all, this sympathy ruins that person who cannot get over his problems, and gradually you also pick up these problems. Instead of helping him, that you do the meditation of Ganesha, you just sit on the Mother Earth, say Atharva Shirsha, use the candle, your problem will go away. Instead of that, they start sympathizing. This is not sympathy, it's sympathy. Sim means to share, pati means pathos. So you share all the problems of that person yourself. So never support a wrong thing. If you really love that person, you care for that person, you have to tell that person, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Moreover, in Sahaja Yoga, I have seen people of 70 years also want to get married. I can't understand, you know. After all, loneliness is not possible in Sahaja Yoga. You have so many Sahaja Yogis. Where is the loneliness? I never feel lonely. I would love to be sometimes. If you are not with me, my family is with me. I am never alone. And I am never alone when I am alone, really. I enjoy myself best when I am alone, because I have time to reflect back as to what we have achieved, as to how these moments were beautiful moments of meeting you all those beautiful places I have visited with you, all the enjoyments. So all such people who are explaining their problems of Muladhara have to know one thing, that this is a sure certificate for them to go to hell. Absolutely. Because either from the Muladhara, you know, all kinds of diseases coming, which are incurable according to the doctor. Say you take multiple sclerosis. From multiple sclerosis to all the disabilities of the muscles, even cancers could be started by Muladhara problem. Why is it so much cancer in the Western countries than in any other countries? Everybody has an explanation. Somebody said there are not so many doctors of cancer, that's why there are. It's not so. Now, you see the disease of schizophrenia also can come from Muladhara problem. Of course, you know AIDS is nothing but Muladhara problem. But still, if you want to make a martyrdom out of that we are AIDS soldiers walking to our death, then what can you do to such stupid people? And stupidity comes also from Muladhara. Because he is the giver of wisdom. How do you get the wisdom? Only by awakening your Shri Ganesha. He is the giver of wisdom. Now, all kinds of people do stupidities, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like in India, recently I asked them for bigger bangles. For the ladies have bigger hands here. And they came back to say that these days all big bangles are going to America. So why? Because the men have decided to wear bangles in America. Now in India, if you give one bangle to any man, means an insult to him that you are not a man. All such stupidities, 101, I tell you. You see all over the world. Now because you have come out of it. All kinds of things come because their Muladhara is not all right. In India now, for example, we all wear saris. Nobody knows. I mean, logically also we should wear saris because saris are made by villagers and they earn out of it, and that's how we support our this thing. Culturally we like it also because it suggests we are shy women. We don't want to expose our body too much. And thirdly, it's very good for the mothers that mothers can nurse the children and look after them. Please sit down. So, it has various aspects, but nobody thinks the logic of it. They think it's very practical. And it has been there for traditions. Now supposing you say, all right, come along, give up your saris and wear something else. They'll say, now tell us another. No, nothing to do. Nobody would accept it. Nobody would accept it.